Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English, and this is Mukesh Soni. Friends, in this video we shall revise the complete syllabus of the fourth semester BCom in BBA Generic English of Bangalore North University. So the BNU examination is going to start very soon. So from that point of view, I thought that let's revise the whole syllabus from the examination point of view. And this revision video is based on the last two question papers. One is a model question paper and the another one is here, 2023 examination question paper. So the fourth semester BCom BBA syllabus is like this. Novella, 30 marks, Carvalho, two poems, two TED Talks we have for 10 marks. Pechakucha presentation 5 marks, business writing, speech writing, travel writing, or article writing, that's for 5 marks, business correspondence, that is letter writing and email writing, for 5 marks, social media content writing, that is blog writing, podcast writing, Instagram, and the Twitter handle writing, that's for 5 marks. So this is the blueprint of your question paper. So let's begin it. The unit 1 has the weightage for 40 marks, and the unit 1 consists the play Carvalho, the novella Carvalho, not the play, the novella Carvalho, and the poems and the TED Talks. So the novella has the weightage for 30 marks, and from this novella, there will be three varieties of the question, three types of questions. One is a 2 marks, 5 questions, 5 marks, 2 questions, and 10 marks, 1 question. Kindly note it. This is the way the questions will be asked here. 2 marks, 5 questions with choice, 5 marks, 2 questions with choice, and 10 marks, 1 question. And then let's know very briefly, let's try to recall what is Carvalho. Carvalho, a famous novella by Purnachandra Tejasvi. It is set in a faraway village in the foothills of the Western Ghats. Tejasvi's novella Carvalho explores its protagonist, that is a botanist with the international repute, Carvalho, on a trail to find the prehistoric reptile, the flying lizard. For this expedition, the crew has been prepared, and the crew consists of Vandana, who has seen the lizard very first before the expedition, Biryani Kariyappa, who is an expert tree climber, Prabhakara, who handles the camera, Yankata, who catches a snake, and the mysterious narrator himself. So very masterfully, Tejasvi has brought out the picture of the setting and the characters in this novella. Then this novel probes the varieties of the issues, from exploring the link between the ecology and the language to engaging in a quest to define our existence, saying, does the God exist? Who are we? What is our history? It is this engagement with these issues that make the novella a must-read one. So it presents many worlds like dream world, the world of science, the world of mystery, the world of workday, the world of normal, simple human beings. So this novella speaks about the expedition, about the findings of the flying lizard, which was very first seen by Mandana, narrated to the scientist Carvalho, and afterwards we find so many incidents in this novella. Mandana's marriage, and then Mandana gets arrested. Afterwards, Mandana is bailed by the narrator and Carvalho himself. Then afterwards, we have seen here how the journey begins, and finally, narrator who has seen the flying lizard very first in the jungle, and it is only this one Kariyappa Biryani who has touched the lizard by its tail, and finally the lizard gets disappeared. So I have done a very brief as well as a in-depth summary of the whole Carvalho. You can see the links in the description box, question answers also. I have done it. You can find the videos. Now, up next, we have here two poems and two TED Talks. We have two poems. So from Carvalho, 30 marks questions, 2 marks 5 questions, and 5 marks 2 questions, and 1 mark, 10 marks 1 question. Poems, we have two poems, on Grecian on Ecology. We have two TED Talks, one by Vandana Shiva and the another by Dr. Devi Prasad Shetty. So let's know very briefly about Auden Grecian Urn. Auden Grecian Urn is a poem by John Keats written in 1819. The poem reflects on the timeless beauty and silent storytelling of the images which are depicted on a Grecian urn. The speaker addresses the urn, admiring its intricate designs and the stories they portray. The images include lovers about to kiss, musicians playing, and the ritual sacrifice. These scenes are frozen in time and they symbolize the eternal beauty and the unchanging truth. The speaker muses on the contrast between the permanence of art and the fleeting nature of human life. The poem concludes with the famous lines: Beauty is truth, truth, beauty, that is all you know on the earth, and you need to know, suggesting that the urn's silent message about the interconnectedness of beauty and truth is a very profound and sufficient truth. So, there's a brief introduction about Ordin Grecian urn. I had done very special video. I have done two videos on Ordin Grecian urn. One is a summary, one is an explanation, and the 5 marks questions also. You can find the links of this video in the description box. Then next poem we have here, Ecology by E.K. Ramanujan, that was published in his volume of poems, Second Sight. The narrator is very much caring towards his mother. The narrator used to visit home in very frenzy and anger after the first rain of monsoon because of the blooming red champak trees which used to bring migraine to his mother. So red champak trees' suffocating smell was spreading everywhere. The walls of his house were not capable enough to check the fragrance from coming inside. To save the mother from any kind of allergy or migraine, the narrator decides to cut down those champak trees, but the mother stops the narrator from doing so. She says that the trees are of her age. The tree of champak tree is of her age. She also tells a very interesting fact on the birth of the tree. She said it had been fertilized by the droppings of a passing bird, and it is considered to be a very good sign as per belief in that region. Although the tree causes migraine to the mother, yet it produces several basketful of flowers to be offered to gods and to our daughters and daughters every year. The surprising thing is that it would give a terrible migraine to one line of the cousins as a legacy. So watch my videos on the summary and the question answers on ecology. Links are in the description box. Now, next, we have the TED Talk 1, Solutions to Food and Ecological Crisis Facing Us Today by Vandana Shiva. We know Vandana Shiva, the famous naturalist, and in her video, she comments on biodiversity experts. She also mentions about the impact of Chipko movement on her. She talks about environmentalism, climate change, the reality of food in India right now, capital patriarchy, she has commented, then monoculture of mind, she has spoken on seeds, genocides and the ecocidal system, and she has mentioned here there is a need to make a change. So watch my video on Vandana Shiva's TED Talk, a video on the summary as well as on the question answers. Then second TED Talk we have in our syllabus by Dr. Devi Shetty, titled It's Not a Solution If It's Not Affordable. Dr. Devi Shetty, the king of real hearts, renowned cardiac surgeon and the Indian philanthropist, he speaks at TEDx Gateway 2013 about providing pioneering quality medical care at affordable prices. So he talks about the price tag for human life. He talks about the number of heart attacks and the people are unable to afford. Then alternate ways of funding healthcare, concept of health city or Mysore hospital, training the spouse after heart surgery, scope in health sector, role of IT in the health sector, and the next big thing, investment of technology in the health sector. So like this, you have here two poems and two TED Talks, and out of these 4 questions, you will need to answer any 2 questions, 5 marks each. So this is how Carvalho for 30 marks and poems and TED Talks for 30 marks. From the poems and TED Talks, you will be asked only 5 marks, 2 questions. So I have already done the videos on Carvalho as well as on the TED Talks and the poems. Just look into the description box. You'll get all the important links. Now, now we are moving to the grammar part of the workbook part, unit 2, that is for 20 marks. Here you have many topics like Pechakucha presentation, speech writing, technical writing, business writing, copywriting, press release, meeting agenda, travel writing, article writing, letter writing, email writing, blog writing, podcast writing, writing on Insta, Twitter. So let's see one by one, section wise. Now, the very next question you have here, Pechakucha presentation. Pechakucha presentation is a format of 20 seconds, 20 seconds per slide. So 20 into 20, 6 minutes, 40 minutes, 6.40 minutes presentation, 20 seconds and 20 slides. So you need to read the meaning of Pechakucha, origin of Pechakucha, format of Pechakucha, which are the steps do we require, advantage of Pechakucha, disadvantage of Pechakucha, the relevance of Pechakucha in today's presentation skills. How is it important, the scope? So you can watch my video on this Pechakucha presentation topic, in-depth video. The link is in description box, and the 5 marks question will be asked here from this topic. You won't have the practical question from this topic. You'll be asked only the theory question. Up next, you have here, you in option to Pechakucha, in option to Pechakucha, you have another question here. No, I'm sorry. The Pechakucha is the compulsory question. Pechakucha is a compulsory question. Now you have question number 2. Technical writing. Under technical writing, you have copywriting, then you have business agenda, meeting agenda, press release, newsletter writing. Then speech writing, you have 3 types of speech: impromptu, manuscript, extempo. Travel writing, that is also called as a travelogue. Article writing also. So travelogue, like they will be asked you a question, you visited a historical place, write a travelogue. So when you write a travelogue, you need to write in the past tense using the first person pronoun I. So you have a lot of choice here, and you can easily attempt any one question. Watch my videos on these topics. So any one of the above you need to attempt. Next question, you have here the third question, letter writing or email writing. So you have 3 types of letters: appreciation letter, congratulation letter, promotion letter, or email writing. Anyone you can attempt, either letter writing or email writing. So my videos are available on letter writing, the email writing. Links are in the description box. Then, so 15 marks done, Pechakucha, speech writing, letter writing. And the last topic, that's another last 5 marks question, social media content writing. That's for 5 marks. Here again, you have plenty of choices. You have blog writing in syllabus, podcast writing, writing on Twitter, writing on Instagram. So how the questions will be asked, they may ask you the questions, write a blog on so-and-so topic. Write the podcast script when the 2 persons are discussing on this topic, and write on Twitter about any particular event, or you promote a kind of a picture on your Insta page. So any one question you can attempt out of these topics. For example, let's see the example here. Draft a tweet commenting on the recent floods in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. So you need to write the description, a very brief introduction about this flood, and then you can give the hashtags. Hashtags you should give, otherwise you won't get the marks. Or Instagram caption, then you need to write the Instagram caption to promote this picture, right? Or to bring an awareness about this picture. So you need to use the hashtags if you're writing on the Insta also. The previous one was on a tweet comment, that is on the Insta. So this is how we are going to solve the question paper in the examination. Let's recall once again. Carvalho, which has the weightage for 30 marks, and 2 marks 5 questions, 2 questions 5 marks, 1 question 10 marks. So that's for 30 marks. 2 poems, 2 TED Talks you have in the syllabus: order in Grecian and Ecology, Vandana, Shiva TED Talks, the Devi, Shetty TED Talks. So 4 questions will be there. You need to attempt any 2, 5 marks each. Then Pechakucha presentation, descriptive questions, meaning, origin, scope, benefits, disadvantage, steps, right? Then you have next question, business writing, speech writing, travel writing, article writing, minutes of meeting writing, copywriting for 5 marks. Letter writing or email writing for 5 marks. Writing for the blog, on blogs, podcast, Instagram, Twitter for 5 marks. So this is how the 60 marks question paper will be designed. So friends, this is how I try to bring to you a last minute revision video so that you can easily recall and get the best marks in the examination. And for all the videos have been done, you can find the complete package of the complete videos links in the description box or on the playlist, as well as I have also solved the Bangalore University question papers, model question papers, Bangalore North University question papers, and BU question papers also you can make use of it. That's going to help you for the practice because BU and BNU both have the same syllabus. So BNU students, I wish you good luck for the examination. Stay connected with Mukesh English. Subscribe the channel if you're not done it, not yet subscribed. Like the channel, write in the comment box, and thank you so much. Stay connected with Mukesh English.